You are watching my videos. If you're not watching, start watching now. It's good. You should watch my videos. Watch in order to know. Be inspired to have a few things that entertain you. So today I have this video which I want to talk about the meeting political rally that Manganya had, who is Dr. Michaels. So people know him as Manganya, but he is Dr. Michaels. He's professional. But many Malawians don't know more about Dr. Michaels. They know more about Manganya, because that's how he is portrayed his picture. So my question is Malawi going to have a lot of political parties? Do we need more political parties in Malawi, or we need just few political parties? Because it seems like everyone else wants to be a politician. I want to be a politician as well, so I need to form my own political party. Is that what we want? Can we all have political parties so that we can save Malawi better? Then we're going to have 24 million political parties if everyone else wants to have a political party in order for him to contribute to the development of the nation. But I think that's not what is important. We don't all need political parties for us to save our nation. We can save our nation even without being politicians. We can save our nation even without joining any political party. We can save our nation by just being ordinary person. Because political parties, if there are too many in the nation, it affects people, more especially whenever it comes to which political party should I belong to. Because if there are 50 political parties in Malawi, you'll find out that people fail to understand which political party should I belong to. Because you can see that the manifestos of the political parties are just similar with each other. So it seems like if I join this political party, it's similar to that particular party. So my question is, do we need a lot of political parties in Malawi? Do I need to join politics in order to help my country in one way or the other? Do I need to be a politician in order to help my country? We don't have all to be politicians. But it seems like everyone else is joining politics. Manganya, who is Dr. Michaels, he's the Vice President of Malawi. He has just launched I think this is a relaunch, because his group called Ojazage Alibi Mlando started a long time ago, before he joined ETM, before even he became Vice President of the country. his group, Ojazaga Libimland, started a long time ago. So now he has relaunched it. Now this time around it should be a political party now. But do we need political parties in Malawi, which are so many, in order for us to help our countries? America, there are only two well-known political parties. There is a Democratic Party and there is a Republican Party. The Democrat Party is popular, Republican is popular as well. And the Americans are able to choose which side to belong to, because there are only just two political parties, so it's up to you choose Republican or you choose Democratic Party. But in Malawi, it's not like that. There's DPP, there's UTM, there's AFOD, there's Malawi Congress Party, there's UDF, now Ojazaga Libimlandu, Mafunde, Petra, and many more parties. PP. Do we need more political parties? The more the political parties, I think the less developed is the country. We have to know that if we have more political parties, we can develop. Why do you need political parties, which are so many? If you think like you have got decisions or ideas which can help develop our nation, why can't you just share your ideas with another political party? Or why can't you just join any political party? Actually, these politicians, what they do is, if, for example, I join UDF and I become popular in UDF, I don't know what politics is all about. I will end up forming my own party after moving away from UDF. So like all these political parties, most of them, they were belonging to a certain political party. But because of differences, they chose to form their own parties. So, do we need too many political parties? What's going on in Malawi? I'm telling you, as we are getting closer to the election day, there are going to be more new political parties coming up. So do we need it? What can you offer to Malawi? Actually, even these political parties, which are so many, are not going to be voted into power. Only few political parties will have chance to win the election. Maybe two political parties may have chance to win the election. But don't you see that if you can just join a certain political party, you can help to increase the chance of that particular party to be voted into power? Unlike just having alliances, we don't need alliances in our nation. And alliances have failed Malawi. We had an alliance before. The current government had an alliance. But it seems like the alliances that we've been having in our nation haven't helped us to develop. So what should we do? What's going on with these Malawians that are forming a lot of political parties? What do they want to achieve, actually? Dr. Michaels, what do you want to achieve? You are already a vice president. Do you think like you need a political party for you to help contribute to the nation wisely? I think you can help develop. Yeah, you're already the vice president. I think you know how you can help this nation better. And if you are not helping now this nation, it doesn't mean that whenever you have a political party and you get into power, you're going to bring a difference in this nation. Because we tested you. And actually, all these politicians who are aspiring to be presidents, most of them are tested in the power already. Lazarus Chakwera, is already the president of Malawi. We know him. Michael Usi is the vice president of Malawi. We know him. Joyce Banda was a former president in Malawi. We know her. Peter Mutharika was a president. We know him. These people, to be honest with you, there's nothing new that they are going to bring to Malawi if we vote them to become presidents of Malawi. We know them, right? So as Malawians, actually, you know, we need to have people who are serious about our nation, who can help, who can work like Ibrahim Traore. This young man is doing a lot of work for Burkina Faso. If we can have president like him in Malawi, that is much better. But I don't think like we're going to have a president like Ibrahim Traore in Malawi, because our presidents, most of them, we test them. We tried them before. Chawera, we tried him. Actually, many Malawians had hope in Chawera because of his background of a pastor. People were expecting to see good works from him, being a pastor. But the things have happened, some good, some bad. Of course, we're not saying that he has never performed well in some areas. He's done very well. But according to the promises they made, because we are looking at the promises they made. Chakwera made the promises to Malawians, and most of the promises haven't been realized, and the opposite has happened. Peter Mutharika, we tried him. There were a lot of things that Peter Mutharika actually promised the Malawians, and we saw that he did not do what he promised. And we cannot say that he did not do very well in some areas. He did. But as a country, do we really need more politicians? Manganya is there. He has never been a president, but he's been a vice president. Do we think like Manganya, if he is voted into power as a president, is going to do something different from what he's doing now? Tell me why people are so much interested in forming parties in order to help save Malawi better. If we can reduce our political parties just to 2 political parties, that would be very helpful for this nation. Just let's combine. I don't know what is the constitution saying about the political parties in Malawi. Actually, there is a loophole in the constitution, because these people are forming political parties because of the constitution. The constitution hasn't limited to how many number of political parties do we need in Malawi, because we don't need too much political parties, honestly, guys. Yes, of course, we have good democracy. Every person can have his own political party, but this is not what we need. We just need to make sure that we work together in this nation, because as we have more political parties, it's like we are dividing the votes and we are dividing the people. That's why we don't have good representation in the parliament, which can help to modify our constitution, because of having a lot of politicians who have got different sides in the parliament. Many politicians, MPs, maybe the independent MPs, others belong to different political parties and have got different ideologies in the parliament. It's just like a chaos in the parliament. People don't have a sense of direction. The same applies with the presidents. We've got too many presidents vying for the position of the president, and this is dividing the people, and we don't have the sense of direction because we don't know who is the best president as of now. Should we say Chakwera is the best president? Should we say Peter Mutharika is the best president? Should we say Joyce Banda is the best president? Should we say Manganya? Should we say who else? Afodi, there is Jakufa Chana there, and many people. Some names I don't know them, but there are more political parties and more presidents that are going to compete for the position of the president during this election that we're having on September 16th this year. Do we need more political parties in Malawi? We don't need more political parties. We just need, if it is to have many political parties, then free can be many for us. We just need to, reduce this number of political parties in Malawi to 3. So maybe we can have a Malawi Congress Party, DPP, and the UDF. That's all. Or we can just have Malawi Congress Party and the UDF. DPP must go back to UDF. Or we can just have AFOD in the Malawi Congress Party and all other parties join AFOD. Or other parties joining MCP. Let's have, if you, this time around, if you're voted into positions of power as members of parliament, I would like to ask you, check the constitution. Muyangani constitution yatu habari. Muitandize constitution yatu. Ikari constitution yotandiza kuti dziko lathu likatukuke. What I'm saying is, if you are voted into power as member of parliament, please make sure that you check the constitution of Malawi. Make sure this constitution is it should help to develop the nation. That's what I'm trying to say. The constitution should help to develop the nation, not to punish parties, not to punish Malawians. Because I see like the constitution of Malawi is punishing Malawians as far as the development is concerned. Because Malawians are not economically empowered by the constitution. The constitution is much more concerned about politics. It's much more concerned about politics. The main part of the constitution is dealing with politics too much. The other area of the constitution are not important because they're not being considered. They're not being looked at carefully to make sure that we develop as a nation. So let us make the laws that are silent in the constitution to become useful for the development of this nation. Let's make laws that are for the betterment of the lives of Malawians. We can do that. We can do that. So politicians, make sure that you are there to help Malawi. I think you want to save Malawians. You want to make sure that Malawians are developed. Malawians have got the better living standard. But should we wait for 2063 for Malawians to have better living standard? Why not now? What are you doing now? Because you can even help Malawians live a better life right now. Right now, it is possible. Why should Malawians suffer now? Somebody says you must suffer because you will develop later. No, that's not what should be done. I heard somebody saying like that, Malawians get ready to suffer because we want to correct errors. So as we're correcting errors, Malawians, you're going to, no. Don't make Malawians feel bad because you think like you're helping. You're not helping. Help this nation. Having more political parties is not the solution in this country. Everyone else wants to have a political party. That's not the solution. I think you guys have got stress too much. Too much stress. That's why mubangas mukandi zibandi zambili. Stress yana yosemati pangese kuti dziko lizibwerera mbuyo. Politicians, stop using the stress to affect Malawians negatively because you want to be competing for political positions as a way of expressing your anger due to some stress that you're going through. We can do better. This is a national, this is Malawi. Tingalitu kule dziko la tuli. Let's help this nation to develop. We don't have to be doing the things we are not helping. That is it's not a solution actually, guys. Let's do something better for our nation. Thank you for watching this video. I would like you to subscribe to my channel, but also to help share this video with your friends so that they can watch and see what we're talking about here. Thank you. My name is Henrik on Hannes TV. Bye-bye.